Depending on who you ask, Elon Musk is either a genius, an incredibly skilled businessman, or a time-traveling tech wizard here from the year 2116 to make sure humanity survives the next century. Personally, I'm going to go with all of the above. Hi there, my name is Dan. Welcome to Unleash the Ultramind, where you can learn how to unlock the hidden powers of your brain. Today's subject, Elon Musk. He's been called the real-life Iron Man, and some say he's single-handedly dragging us into the future. This is a man who does the impossible on a regular basis. How can we begin to approach this level of brilliance and success? Well, to understand that, we need to break it down into chunks we can handle. Instead of the overwhelmingly massive star that is present-day Elon Musk, we need to get back to his roots, his basics, and find out how Elon became Elon. Elon grew up in South Africa to a relatively well-off family. His parents divorced when he was young, and he spent most of his time at his father's house growing up. His childhood was, at times, excruciating. Growing up, his father was described as cold, distant, and even verbally abusive. In school, Elon became the target of vicious bullying and beatings by his classmates, to the extent that his father had to pull him out of school when he was 12 and put him in a new private school. Even so, Elon showed great promise as a child. He would consume massive amounts of information through reading books, and often enter what were described as almost meditative states as he absorbed and processed what he read. At age 10, he programmed his first computer game, and sold the code for $500, which is a nice chunk of change for a 10-year-old in the 80s. As a young adult, Elon emigrated first to Canada and then to America. He went to college at the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned a bachelor's degree in physics and a bachelor's degree in economics, graduating at the age of 24. Even at this age, he was demonstrating his entrepreneurial spirit. Musk and a friend rented out a 10-bedroom frat house and used it to run an illegal, under-the-table nightclub for their fellow college students. After graduating, Elon went to California to pursue a PhD in applied physics and material science at Stanford University, but he dropped out after just 2 days to pursue his first business venture, Zip2, with his brother, Kimball. They funded the startup with $28,000 provided by their father, and within 4 years they had sold the company to Compaq, netting Musk a cool $22 million. Musk used $10 million from the sale of Zip2 to found X.com, which would eventually go on to merge with Confinity, the two companies becoming what is now known as PayPal. 3 years after founding X.com, PayPal was bought by eBay for $1.5 billion in stock, of which Musk received $156 million. At this point, most people would probably kick back on a beach somewhere tropical and sip umbrella drinks for the rest of their life. Not Elon. His vision was to drag humanity, kicking and screaming if necessary, into the future with 3 major efforts: SpaceX, Tesla Motors, and Solar City. Now, without doing a full breakdown of that period, I recommend Ashley Vance's excellent biography if you're interested. Suffice it to say that even with $165 million, Elon's pursuits were anything but easy. Multiple times in SpaceX's life, the company was literally weeks from bankruptcy, and the challenge of building the first successful private space startup was incredibly difficult. Tesla also had an incredibly difficult time getting off the ground, trying to break into one of the most difficult industries to enter, the automotive industry. Solar City was begun at a time when solar was only just beginning to look like it might be profitable. Suffice it to say, Elon is not afraid of a challenge. Or 3. So, how on earth do we begin to emulate someone like Elon? Obviously, it's a tall order, but here's a few places to start. 1. Have a vision. You need that guiding light, that North Star, that overarching goal. Elon's base drive seems to be, at least from his words and deeds, furthering humanity's capabilities and ensuring our survival as a species. If that isn't an incredibly powerful vision, I don't know what is. Your vision should be personal to you and also a high enough concept that you can allow it to guide lifestyle choices, not just individual decisions for a single goal. It needs to be your reason for being. 2. Be durable. Seriously, durability and mental toughness are skills to be developed. It's about developing healthy coping mechanisms for stress, knowing exactly how much difficulty you can handle and what sort of challenges are too much for you. Much like working out physically, building mental toughness should be a gradual increase as well, slowly building up your ability to endure and overcome. 3. Consume, then produce. Elon's well known for consuming massive amounts of knowledge when undertaking any new endeavor. As a child, he would enter near catatonic states after reading massive numbers of books. When founding SpaceX, he purchased textbooks on rocketry and astrophysics. Then, after digesting mass quantities of knowledge, he would flip his mental switch into produce mode and start acting upon all the knowledge he had acquired. 4. Don't settle. Life isn't a dress rehearsal. You've got one chance right now to make your mark upon the world. If your ideal life is sitting on a beach sipping Mai Tais after making a couple $1 million, then by all means, shoot for that. But if you want to make a lasting impression and do truly great things, you can't settle. Reach for the horizon always and follow the vision you've laid out for yourself. So, to review, 1. Have a vision. 2. Be durable. 3. Consume, then produce. And 4. Don't settle. That's it for Elon Musk. I hope this video helps you take your own very first steps towards greatness. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. As always, remember to live boldly, change the world, and continue to be awesome. Bye-bye. Next week on Unleash the Ultramind. Widely regarded as one of the smartest human beings to ever live, his predictions and mathematical formula are so far ahead of their time, some of them are just now being proven true. Next Tuesday, we will be profiling none other than the legendary Albert Einstein. See you then.